Greetings, hello, welcome back to my Project Zomboid and our endless adventure to eventually find everything we need for our sciencey stuff. As you can see, we're already heading out halfway across the city. Oh boy, there's a big group waiting for us, so let's find somewhere we can safely-ish get out of the car. And then work our way over there. Really like this runner boy there to, you know, meet my blade. It looked like he, I don't know, realized he left his stove on or something like that. He had things to do, places to be, zombie business to take care of. For now, we're just gonna leave the car here and work our way towards the tool store. Look at all these ice cream containers, boxes, freezers. But it's not a 100% copy of the other gas station, like, it's different layout. I appreciate, you know, having some variety on the map, not just a bunch of copy-paste buildings. Always cool. And so far this map definitely has that, so I can... We've barely touched, I want to say, maybe a quarter of it, maybe something between a quarter and half of the city. And it seemed very, yeah, much variety. Tana's about to take its last swing here. Oh, there's another one in the tree. No, 3 guys coming through the same tree at the same time. Also, there's a crawler there, which I think that might have been when we were driving around here yesterday. I hit a sprinter fairly badly, but didn't kill him, so that might have been this guy. Well, that's one insurance case successfully prevented, I guess. Alright, Time to get disappointed? Question mark. There's the door behind me. No, it's certainly a lot of planks in here. Assuming this is a bathroom, yeah. Chainsaw. Flamethrower fuel. Okay. It seems like a complicated way to set yourself on fire. Holding my breath here while I'm going through these shelves. Expecting eggs. Planks, concrete. Man, I could have. The mod could have just asked for concrete powder instead of charcoal. It's like, oh, finally a use for that stuff. It's a completely useless item. There's nothing you can do with concrete powder in the game currently. And you find it everywhere. Well, not everywhere, but you find a lot of it. The super rare batteries for the solar arrays. Yeah, we also found those. I eat regularly, I would say. There was like 3 sledgehammers in this tool store so far. Want to throw some shrimps on the barbie? No? Ah, okay. Well, that was a bust. Now what? Have a quick look at the map, I guess. Oh, these were the shipping containers, right? I know originally I'd intended to go here, but I kind of got distracted by this, and then we got distracted by this, and then by everything else here. Let's head to the shipping containers. Punch a few of those opens. They might have, you know, I don't know. The thing is, I also don't have enough. I don't know where this kind of stuff would usually spawn, like reliably. Like my gut feeling is telling me, yeah, garages and houses. And like a storage closet in a building or something like that. It's not something you see often anyway. Big downside here is going to be that we would have to build stairs to get to the upper storage containers. It's not uncommon for map makers to, you know, hide the good shit in upper level storage containers, make the player work for it. And again, I don't think charcoal would be considered the good shit. It's a very specific thing for our situation here right now. Oh, hi. So I'm assuming this is kind of the shipping office here. Gun case with nothing in it. Okay. I want to make sure there are no zombies in this fenced-in area. Seems like a bit of a task here. The side of this containers is kind of questionable. Okay, I think we got the majority. Well, I guess no, I might. We'll also prepare, I think, since the katana is about to give up. Let's put the other katana that we found in our travels on our back, so we can swap weapons with a single key press here. Got the street sweeper. I think this thing actually works. You can, you know, remove the corpses that way. Oh, this is, I think, a radio thing again. Yeah, NWS. Alright, alright, alright. I think this should be relatively clear now. Let's get our key. Start bashing. Something inside I can't quite make out. It's boxes. Alright. Batteries. Batteries. Right, so at least this seems like it's let's say hand-picked by the map maker, as in, oh, this container has all batteries. Not just, you know... this is probably then a... well, not necessarily hand-picked, but then said, okay, this container has clothing items. This container has serving trays, like things. I don't know what they're called. You know, the... Alright. And this has bricks. Okay, my enthusiasm is already going down a bit. There's also an argument to be made to just get the sledgehammer and just hit everything once to destroy it instead of hitting everything 15 times. I think it's more like 8 swings with the hand axe to open. I didn't unload half of the stuff from the other day. Only downside of doing it this way is that we're not in combat stance when opening up, and if there's something on the other side, because there could be zombies inside those crates, we're not really... newspapers, really? I'm not gonna bother going through to the back of this. Camping stuff, fishing stuff. Alright, I'm doing the... Instead of emptying the crates and repositioning them, we're just gonna smash our way through. Oh yeah, these things I saw earlier here, that's just the light posts. Another battery. Battery truck. Another fishing related truck. Container thing. TVs? It's all TVs, okay. A little bit wasteful, you know, having a crate that holds 50 capacity and then you put a single TV in there. I mean, could still be interesting here for leveling up electrical. Dismantling all those TVs. Barrels, but the wrong kind of barrels. Not the barrels we can make charcoal in. Oh, evidence. We're finding survival essentials here, I would say. Toys. Dolls. Plushies. Barrels, but still the wrong kind of barrels. Okay. We could use the containers that have crates, dismantle the crates, and use the... I could also just dismantle a bunch of beds and use the wood we get from that to build stairs to get to the upstairs containers. Or, you know, seating there. So we do have some wood options. Come on, give me the other barrels. No, I didn't say give me more barrels. I think everything on the ground floor we've got covered now. I think stairs is what, 15 planks? Come on. 10-ish, I would say. Alright, we've got 5 in here. 4, we need 6 more. I think I see 6 on the ground here. And if we build the stairs this way... a nice spot to sledge in both directions. And get rewarded by a bunch of school desks. And heavy machinery. Is that really all there is that's in there? Well, to say I'm disappointed by getting rewarded for this effort is an understatement, I guess. This was all metal stuff, right? It's not like we're going to be doing anything else here today. Alright. Hurts my soul, but let's... throw some shit on the ground. disassemble a bunch of... Oh, I don't have a saw to disassemble crates. Really? Oh, I think I have a saw in my car. Well, that is on. Tell me. That was what? 3 planks from 4 crates. That's not a good haul at all. Seven. Kinda committed now. I've started. I want to do one more, one set of stairs here. Give me the top container. It's very certain I'm not in range of all the planks that we got from disassembling so far. So if I move up here a little bit, yeah, should be 2 more. That's all I need. All the irresponsible things I've been doing the last few days. Staying up until late at night. Medical bats and scales. You just smash one of those propane tanks. Just to get inside, it's all propane. Which, you know, fantastic. If we ever need to do more metalworking, not only do we have a garage full of propane, we also have a shipping container full of propane. Also, I hear a zombie. You know what? Screw you. I'm outside of my normal working hours, so we're not providing zombie killing service at these times. Come back tomorrow. It's not the road I've usually taken here to drive back. Well, this is the South City roundabout, if you will. So yeah, I think at this point it's probably more efficient and faster and more reliable to drive all the way to Louisville and get one of those barrels there that allows us to make charcoal. Like, not only will we get the charcoal, but we'll have a repeatable source of charcoal instead of, if we find one bag somewhere in a garage and then we realize, oh, we need like 5, then I'm just gonna break down and cry. Which is, to be fair, a bit of a road trip that we would have to do there. Oh. And given I can't even drive into my roadway here, it's a little bit scary. Right, so for those not 100% familiar with the Project Zomboid map, so this is Tandil, the city where we are. We are here somewhere there at the south end. We came here or this way from Lake Ivy, and we moved to Lake Ivy from Cedar Creek. Over there was Winchester, where our first character... Well, no, actually we started here technically somewhere, but our first character also lived over there. Anyway, Louisville is not there, but is this little thing up here. So it's actually, I would say, roughly the same distance as driving all the way back to Cedar Hill, probably a little bit longer. In addition to that, so we have this highway that goes all the way here, then it goes all the way through the town of Muldrow. There's a little loop-de-loop here. Passes here by the town of West Point. And then does a wiggly-woggly and comes in here into Louisville. And we actually only need to go here. Like, that's not even on the map that we have currently. Like, the entrance area would have those barrels I was talking about. The scary part is the highway between Muldrow and West Point has several mass car crashes, if you will. Like, there's a bunch of burned out and not burned out cars blocking the highway. You can often squeeze through. I'm a little bit concerned since we are like a few months in, so trees have grown on the sides. So that might not be an option. In that case, we'll have to go this way, drive back here, and then this road leads us back to the highway somewhere here. In addition to that, this stretch of highway near Muldrow is super full of zombies. And West Point is just from the southern city is the most populated one. So this stretch of highway is also sometimes a little bit dicey. But yeah, I think let me get my characters to sleep. And so put that sledge away. Since we just had a helicopter like 2 days ago, so we have some breathing room before we have to worry about having a helicopter on our round trip, because that wouldn't be fun. But I would probably want to leave fairly early, and I need to do some preparations, like pack food, pack water, check which ammo, which weapons we take. I kind of like this new layout setup that we have with the melee-oriented stuff. It's katana right now, but it could also be a lead pipe or brick hammer or whatever. And then a handgun as backup. So yes, I did hear that machine gun fire. Somewhere out there. Because it's also from a weight consideration, so it's just 2 weight here for the pistol. And it makes me not do stupid stuff. So I think what we might do, that I just spend this day prepping for the road trip. Everything we might need. And then tomorrow is light fog. Well, I'll have to think about this one. For now, I'm going to put a cut in here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.